are in second place in the AL East. Nick Margevicius got his third win this season, helping the Rockies push past the Yankees 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Yankees are in fourth place in the AL East, while the Rockies are in fourth place in the NL West. The Reds racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 8-1. As of right now, the Reds are in second place in the NL Central, and the Padres are in third place in the NL West. The Arizona Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-6. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Marlins are in second place in the NL East. The Red Sox catcher, number 40, drove home 3 runs as Boston took down the Dodgers 4-3. In the standings, the Red Sox sit in third place in the American League East Division, while the Dodgers are leading the National League West. The Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-2. As of today, the Nationals are in last place in the NL East, and the Mets are third in the division. The Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-0. At the start of the day, the Cardinals are in first place in the NL Central, and the Cubs are fourth in the division. The Seattle Mariners got 11 hits overall as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-2. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Mariners are atop the American League West. The Pittsburgh Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-3. As of right now, the White Sox are in third place in the AL Central, and the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. The Cleveland Guardians picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-5. In the standings, the Guardians sit in second place in the AL Central Division, and the Twins are atop the division. The Detroit Tigers put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-3. As of today, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Phillies sit in fourth place in the National League East Division. The Rays brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Royals sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, and the Rays are leading the AL East. The Braves finished off a 3-game sweep as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-3. As of right now, the Astros sit in third place in the American League West Division, while the Braves are in first place in the NL East. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hit 3 long balls as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-3. In the standings, the Angels are in fourth place in the AL West, and the Rangers are second in the division. The Milwaukee Brewers amassed 14 hits in the game as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 8-7. As of today, the A's are in last place in the AL West, while the Brewers sit in third place in the National League Central Division. So that'll do it for today on Inside the Show. Enjoy your Memorial Day holiday, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the National League West, the San Francisco Giants Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out in the NL West, Joe Mantiply collected win number 2 on the year as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants 3-1.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the San Francisco. Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Shane McClanahan. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Flores makes the grab, one down. And first offering is fouled off. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And a pitch. This one popped up. McClanahan should have this one 2 away now.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And a ground ball to first. He handles it himself, and that is the third out of the. And digging in for San Francisco, Michael Harris. The pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. Out there to center. Fletcher has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 2 for 7 in the series so far. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
This one popped up. Perdomo settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. And now it's Wilmer Flores. 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. Ground ball left side. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side and foul ball. And the pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. This to third. Fires over to first. One out in the second.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Dominic Fletcher stands in now and watches strike one. There's a swing and a drive. Arise moving back for it. Back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing for Aaron. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Luis Arise stands in. Wood back to work. Line drive, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Nolan Jones stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
So close to possible extra bases right there. Just couldn't keep it fair down the line.
Now a slow roller to second. Marte in plenty of time to first. That's one out the bottom of the second. And now it's William Contreras. Liner, base hit. Arise around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger, and no one can get there. Throw comes in, lead runner holds at third, and now runners at the corners. Great defense saved them a run on that single. Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Harris, the next Giant to hit. Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. One run across. Bellinger on his way home. Throw, and it gets away. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it costs them a run.
They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Harris takes his lead at third with one away. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian to the right side. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status.
Well, just a classic case of finding a hole with that one. He didn't have to
My mic was muted this time. My controller mic was muted. I didn't realise. I am so dumb. I am actually dumb. I am actually dumb.
McCarthy settles under it.
My mic on my controller is muted. I've got to go, sorry guys. I've got to go. I've got something on.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
I have to go. I'll be back tomorrow. But I've got something on. I'll finish this one. We have doing nothing. We dominate.
And the final here today, 13-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here.
I've got to go, but I'll stream the Warriors, Giants, and T20 tournament or World Cup. Same thing, tournament World Cup. I'll stream all three Giants, Warriors, T20 World Cup. I'll stream them all tomorrow. Because I've clicked it on Tuesday in my life, so tomorrow will be a busy day. I'll stream one more. Please win. We win by 3.